company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, what a shot. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Just 3 feet to the cup. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Where will this one end up? Oh, that was pure. Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's... The thing I love about it the most, it's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's just, it's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm, it's fast, it's difficult, but if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a...
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting 3-wooder drivers. So, yeah. There's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place it in the fairway to make sure your second shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This one's online. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What an opportunity to make a birdie. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And that will take him to 4 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Sitting up pretty nicely in the sand. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting out.
And this putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. It's tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently at -5 now for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Lovely effort that. Coming off a string of 5 birdies. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's going right at the pin here. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It's on a great line. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
difficult par 4, 451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Five wins so far this season. Opting for the 6-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? We'll take a tap in any day for par. That's just inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
You know what they say, never up, never in. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. This one started out on a good line. Well holed. Still in the lead now after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Nicely done. Yeah, that one will play. Well, the youth movement on tour has been prevalent for a handful of years, and Cam Champ's really stepped up as one of those guys, Rich. the distance this guy hits the ball, it's just unfathomable.
He does. He moves it out there distances that we haven't seen before at a consistent level. However, I think he has to get more comfortable with being out there and being in the spotlight. He struggled at times, but there's no lack of talent in this young man. He really is a sight to behold when you see him up close and personal. And I gotta say, the swing, it's dynamic. So good.
Just a simple tap in for birdie, and with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
That one's heading down Broadway. From about 130 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
And this is got to be 40, 45 feet, probably the latter.
Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Get excited. This could go in. Solid par putt, that. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Never quite hit that. Chance to move to 8 under here. Hey, nice looking line. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 12th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Okay, steady now. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now leading by 1 shot. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. I like the look of this. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. Looking good. And that's for birdie. Well holed. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently in first position. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Going with the 7. Well, that's a handy shot. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
From where he is, I'm thinking 28 feet.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Why not take another look at that effort? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out, lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. As they drive for show putt for Dober, that was plenty of show there. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
Find out.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
That should find the surface. Outstanding approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
If it's up, it could be in. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. But there's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, almost went in. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.